Hi everyone, this is the National Master of Santagati. In this video we'll see the game played between Spassky against Mikenas in the Riga 1959. Spassky was white and he played d4, d5, c4, so Queen's Gambit, and now e5. This opening is called Albin counter Gambit, and after that d takes e5, d4. The main variation about this is knight f3, and usually white try to develop the pieces with g3, bishop g2. In this game, Spassky played a e4, another variation, and now knight c6. f4 to defend the pawn e5, and now g5 to make pressure against the pawn chain, the white pawn chain, so make pressure against f4. Now f5, and Spassky gives the pawn for the check. Now knight f3, and now bishop before check. White cover, knight c6, and now bishop d3. It's very interesting the move g4 because now the knight is without squares, without good squares, and Spassky played a very nice idea, play castle, and he sacrificed the knight. It's very nice because now the white has a strong attack, and g takes f3, knight takes f3, and the bishop d6, because now the bishop on b4 is useless, so try to go back with the bishop. But now e5 is very strong, because if the black moves the bishop away, there is or e6 immediately, or knight g5 with the e6, and the white can open immediately the position and can attack immediately the black king. So knight takes e5, rook e1 is very strong, rook pinned the knight and is attacking the king, so f6 to defend the knight, but now c5 is very strong because the bishop has to take, or has to move it, because okay, maybe can take, but if take there is knight takes e5, and after that double attack. So yeah, no, I said wrong, it's better bishop e7, move played by Mikenas, and now knight takes e5 is good. And now this attack is very strong because white can attack is by this file, is by this diagonal, and the black king is very weak, so the white has a very strong compensation for the piece. Now rook takes e5, knight f6 to develop the pieces, but now bishop g5 to attack and to make pressure against this knight, because I remember the bishop e7 is pinned, so now white is threatening to take the knight, castle to defend it, queen b3 check, king h8, and now as if easy move for white, rook a1, the bishop has two attackers and it is impossible to defend it, because if rook e8 I can just take the knight and then I will take the rook, and okay, for sure if rook f7 I can just take the rook, so nothing to do to defend this bishop, and now black is forced to take the pawn, so white take the piece, and now the white has attack without compensation for black, so queen d6, rook e5, it's a winning position, and after knight e4, easily bishop f4, because if the black will take the rook, I will take the queen, because it will be a double attack, and he played bishop d7, now bishop g3, and when black moves bishop c6, Spassky played easily rook e4, white will take another piece, and black has to resign, because now nothing to do for black, and Spassky won this game. Thank you for the attention for this video all. See you for the next. Bye. Remember to follow me on social networks and share the video with your friends. Thanks.